We're putting together crew.
Okay, we're going to get started. We have Joni here.
Hi. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. Welcome to the CAR General Membership Meeting, our first virtual one on Zoom. Will you please unmute yourselves and place your hand over your heart for the Pledge of Allegiance, so I don't have to say this all by myself. Ready?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America,
and
to
the republic
for which it stands,
one
nation,
under
God,
God,
indivisible,
under
with liberty and justice for all.
Justice for all.
All right, that's pretty good. Thank you, guys.
I'm going to go through a couple of logistical things for the meeting. First of all, thank you for coming. And throughout the meeting, the staff is going to be monitoring the chat. I think you've all done Zoom, so if you have any questions, please put them in the chat, and we will answer questions at the end of the meeting. We will have 2 polls that are done throughout the meeting, and we'll introduce those as they come. And we will be doing the drawings for the door prizes at the end of the meeting. Only those who pre-registered are eligible for the door prizes, eligible to win. And you also must be present to win. And so make sure your name shows in the Zoom box so we are able to kind of monitor who's here and who's not here. And with that, Bernie is going to give the report of the nominating committee.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hey.
I'd just like to take a quick minute and thank everyone. The last, 8 years with the Coastal Association has been amazing. It's a great group of folks, and it's been a real blessing and a real pleasure to work with you all. That being said, I'd like to thank the people that over the years that have always picked up the phone and said, sure, Bernie, I'll do that. And this year for the nominating committee members, those members were Cam Bunting, Linda Moran, Jeff Powell, Stan Zarzumba, and Joni Williamson. The CAR nominating committee met on September 30th. The committee submitted the slate of officers and directors to the membership for electronic voting. This slate was approved by 114 favorable votes and 2 opposed votes from the general membership. In accordance with our bylaws, the elected 2020-2021 slate of officers and directors is as follows: Joni Williamson, Grace Maston, Bridget Teller, Lauren Bunting, Austin Whitehead, Joe Wilson, Cameron Drew, Steve Parsons, Brandon Johnson, Jackson St. Jean, Terrence McGowan, and Colby Philpin.
We're going to show a video.
Introduce Dee Dee Miller, president of Maryland Realtors, who will install our board. Dee Dee has been a licensed realtor since 1999, having begun her career in real estate while living in Guam. Prior to real estate, Dee Dee was a middle school band director in Charleston, South Carolina. Dee Dee has served and continues to serve on multiple committees at the local, state, and national levels. Dee Dee is a past president of the Anne Arundel County Association of Realtors, past treasurer of Maryland Realtors, and is also currently serving as president of the Maryland Realtors. Dee Dee is also a consistent contributor to RPAC and is a Golden R President's Circle major investor. Outside of real estate, Dee Dee enjoys playing her trumpet with the Chesapeake Bay Community Band and conducts the handbell choir at the Kent Island United Methodist Church. Dee Dee resides on Kent Island with her husband Chad and 2 sons, AJ and Michael, and their black lab Cooper.
Thanks,
You're
Joe.
welcome.
Great. Thanks for having me today. It's beautiful out here. The sun finally came out and the fog lifted, and we have a gorgeous day over here in Ocean City. So, well, we're not in Ocean City. It's over there. But thank you guys so much. I would like to invite Bill Martin to come join me as we install our officers and directors for the 2021 Board of Directors for the Coastal Association of Realtors. In the role that you are about to assume, you will no longer be private citizens, but public servants. You are now identified as officers of your association, dedicated to the best interests of the public and to the welfare of your members. As newly elected officers, you are entering a new adventure in friendship. Friendship that comes only through service, cooperation, and sharing with each other. The secret of living is the art of giving. And so to you comes the privilege of giving and learning that lasting happiness comes through the investment of your time and your unselfish interest in the lives of others. Board members, will you please raise your right hand? Do you solemnly and sincerely promise and swear that you will administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your ability and judgment, in conformity with the bylaws and Constitution of the Coastal Association of Realtors, that you will observe and enforce the Code of Ethics of the Realtors, that you will uphold and support this real estate license law with the commission and enforcement of this license law, that you will in all acts be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of our state, the high purposes of your association, and the welfare of its membership. Do you so subscribe? By virtue of the authority conferred upon me, I do hereby proclaim you as duly elected and officially installed and inaugurated to the office to which you are elected. Congratulations.
And now Dee Dee's going to say a few words for us.
Thanks, Paige. My connection keeps saying I'm a little bit unstable, so hopefully everybody can hear me and it's not too delayed. But congratulations to all those who were installed. It was a pleasure and my honor to spend the evening with you all at the installation. And all the installations have looked a little different this year. Yesterday, we had one at the Bay Area Association, and it was also a very small group, just the board of directors, a couple of award winners. But you guys really took this out and had your traveling road show for your award winners. And we were watching that pop up on Facebook as you were surprising people. And I just thought that was really innovative and great that Coastal took that as well on the road out to your membership and highlighted those who have been award winners this year. So everybody's done things a little differently. I think we've all been in that boat this year for sure. And you guys, though, you still have had 2 graduates of the Leadership Academy. You had Cameron Drew and Brandon Johnson recently. So congratulations to you guys. That's quite a feat given the year that you graduated Leadership Academy at Maryland Realtors as well. And then you guys have made your RPAC goals, which also is great during this time, where that's been something we've been talking about quite a lot. So I congratulate you in your ability to transition, and the resiliency that I have seen across this state with the membership has just been really inspiring. Also, the CARE Award, you guys 2 years in a row, that's really something to be proud of for sure. So I look forward to working with this board and everyone at Coastal in the future, in my year this year coming up as the president of Maryland Realtors. And I wish you all the best. And congratulations on those being installed today and other award winners as well. Thanks so much for allowing us here today, Paige.
Thank you, Dee Dee. And also we wanted to thank Chuck Kakaski for being here on our meeting today as well. Maryland Realtors are really supportive of Coastal members, and we really appreciate that. I'd like to take a minute to recognize some of our sponsors for this meeting. You might have seen their names and logos on the screen as you entered the meeting and waited for us to get started, but we wanted to recognize them. We've got Embrace Home Loans, got Gismondi Insurance, Maryland Title Services Corporation. I can't talk today. Ocean City Today, Prospect Inspection Services, Shore United Bank, and special thanks to Bright MLS for contributing one of our door prizes today. Now I'm going to turn it back over to Paige for a quick poll.
Thank you, Joni. We are going to see a couple of polls, as I mentioned, and the first one that's appearing on your screen, I want you to answer is you should be able to do multiple answers, and please choose your answers and then we'll show the results. So I'll give you just a minute to do that. Okay, we're getting some answers in. Good.
I'm gonna go give Tony a minute.
And if you have other answers you'd like to put in, then you can always put it in the chat. Okay, we are at over 50%. It's going fast now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close it down in about 7 seconds. Okay, I'm going to end the polling now, and then we'll show you the results. And we really thought it was important to acknowledge the upcoming holiday season, and it's been a really tough year, we know. But we thought that there are still a lot of things to be thankful for. Obviously, family and friends looks like it did quite well. And everyone's health, cheers to that. And technology that allows us to do our work. And we have some other good, I guess I was one of the few that adopted a pet during COVID. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing the results and then we'll move on with the meeting. Thank you for participating.
And I'd like to take this moment to recognize the emeritus members who you'll see listed on your screen in just a minute. NAR gives member emeritus to those who have been a realtor for more than 40 years, and I believe it's 40 consecutive years, which is pretty amazing. We are really proud of the members listed here and their wealth of history with the industry and our association. We did experience the sad loss of a past president recently. Edie Brennan served as president of the association in 1985. And this year we also lost several other former members who we would like to recognize as well. Maureen Bounds, Jim Hall, Jean Jared, Ron Kvetch, John McAdams, Ed Smith, and Myrna Wright. So let's take a minute of silence to honor those members. Thank you, guys.
And now Joe's going to talk about the year that we just had.
All righty. Thank you so much for that nice tribute, Joni. Greatly appreciate it. We had quite an eventful year in 2020, and we've all seen our lives change. But despite the challenges, our businesses kept going, and the association kept working for us. I'd just like to mention a few things. Before the shutdown, we participated in Junior Achievements event to encourage young people to be interested in home buying and selling, which was a really great success. We successfully completed a NAR placemaking grant in Salisbury, where we built a garden for the community. We had to cancel our golf tournament, but we still raised money for our foundation, and we won the Maryland Realtors Care Award 2 years in a row. That was $18,000 in total prize money. Additionally, we raised over $2,200 with a raffle won by Judy Taylor. And thanks to you, we raised over $2,000 in funds during Century Lock billing, $5 at a time. In 2020, we gave over $16,000 in funding to local charities. I want to thank Bernie and Grant, who are leaving the board of directors. They always were wonderful contributors and they put in years of hard work for CAR, so we greatly appreciate them. Additionally, I'd like to thank all the committee chairs who adjusted to online meetings and kept everything going for the association. You'll be receiving a thank you from the CAR office, and we greatly appreciate your help. I'd especially like to thank the committees who reached 100% committee member RPAC participation. You'll see an email in your inbox asking you to volunteer for next year's committees, and we hope that you can join us. Legislative efforts were also a success, and with that, I'd like you to see a short video.
Thanks, Joe. We're working through all the transitions. So.
No problem.
Yeah. No, it's coming up. It'll be coming up.
I wanted to talk about my budget. There are 3 items on my budget that I don't question. Each year they're on. The medical, I pay into my medical simply because I need to stay healthy in order to work my clients. And if I'm not healthy, I can't work. The second item, which I actually put together, is the attorney accountant. I feel it's necessary to stay informed so that I understand the ever-changing laws and tax codes. Then there's my investment in RPAC, which is the Realtor Political Action Committee. And it's vital to me to invest. State and federal advocacy teams for Maryland Realtors and NAR can continue to work closely with Congress and the administration to ensure the best interest of realtors, our families, our clients, and the entire real estate industry, especially this year in response to the COVID-19 pandemic.
We've successfully continued to reauthorize the National Flood Insurance Program. Being in a coastal area, this is absolutely critical to our business. Our business could come to a total standstill if for some reason that flood insurance program was not reauthorized. At the state level over the last year, throughout the pandemic, the Maryland Realtors did an excellent job of staying in close communication with Governor Hogan's office, allowing us to be essential workers and continue to work throughout the pandemic. Additionally, they help with interpreting his new order every other week.
Now, let's not forget how we fought to keep the 1031 tax deferred exchange, the small business loans, the opportunity zones, the mortgage forbearance protections, and the extension of the flood insurance program. The list just keeps going on.
At the local level, RPAC allows us to stay in touch with our local representatives at the county and city level in case any local issues arise that need to be addressed.
I've seen RPAC do some really big things on a national front, from overcoming legislation having to do with taxing our commissions to overcoming, where they're trying to do away with, having capital gains taxes for our sellers and buyers and our homeowners out there. On a local level, you can see RPAC choosing and supporting and identifying candidates that support realtor values and realtor-friendly legislation, and we're able to, put our money and our time and our effort behind those candidates and actually see them get elected. And it's really amazing to see what those people then do for our community.
I truly believe that had it not been for mine and your investments into RPAC, we would have been shut down like many other businesses during the pandemic. The advocacy team set guidelines, which we followed, so that we would be considered essential workers, and this is huge. The advocacy team introduced and passed the Remote Online Notarization Act, which allows our clients to settle during the pandemic remotely. This is another huge win for our industry.
If it wasn't for the relationships that we built, we could have easily been forgotten when it was decided who was essential and not essential. Being able to help families through these tough times to find housing and to be able to be there for them in this time of need is tremendous, and it's something that we have to think back and say, wow, if we weren't remembered, we might not be able to do what we do every day, and that's why I invest in RPAC.
You see, I'm a realtor just like you, and I need to know that someone is fighting on my behalf to protect my interests, my business, and the rights of property owners. I sell real estate. I'm not a politician, nor do I have any desire to become one. This is why I invest. It's an investment in my future, in your future, in the future of our industry. What amount are you investing? Every dollar counts.
So join me in investing in RPAC. Thank you.
So I hope that you will join me in supporting RPAC.
These are the reasons why I invest in RPAC, and I invite you to join me this year and many years moving forward to invest in protecting our business.
Alrighty, thank you so much for watching that video with us. Next, we're going to list the members on the screen that are major investors or have pledged to do so this year. We greatly appreciate their investment. And with this investments, we have reached our 2020 goal, which is excellent news. Despite a pandemic, we were still able to meet our goal. And now I will turn it back over to your new president, Joni, who will introduce the next agenda item.
Thank you, Joe, but don't go too far because we have a little something to show you to look back at your time as president over the past year. I think.
Hi, I'm Joe Wilson, president of the Coastal Association of Realtors. We are here for you. We want to help you through this difficult time. Please feel free to reach out to me directly or any of the CAR staff if you have any questions. In the meantime, stay safe and help flatten the curve. Thank you.
Thank you again, Joe, for a crazy but amazing past year. And hopefully things will continue to improve and we can one day get back to normal. And now it's my pleasure to introduce the next video, our awards, something that we did a little bit different this year. So check it out. I hope you guys enjoy it. Here you go.
Not only are we talking about the new slate of officers, but we got a surprise for Colby too. So I'll let some people over here take it away.
Hi, everybody. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kate Deckenbach with Keller Williams, and I was 2019's Rising Star Award winner for Coastal Association. And it's my privilege to get to present the 2020 Rising Star Award.
Oh my gosh. Thank you. You're welcome. That's so crazy. I'm just sitting here eating my pizza. Well, thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Hey. Oh my
It's me behind the
gosh.
mask.
Yeah, I didn't know. You know, well, thank you guys. Oh my gosh.
Hey,
Wild.
Colleen. We're so proud of
Caught me totally off guard. I really appreciate that. This is crazy. Oh my gosh.
you, sweet. Thank you.
Something for you.
Oh my
Or Sharon.
goodness. I do. Is everybody out here? Yeah. Oh. Sharon, as the recipient of the Community Service Award last year, I have the great honor to give you the award for this year. I can't think of anyone that deserves it more than you, and anyone that's been more committed to Ocean Pines and what you've done for this community. It spells community service all over it. So you well deserved. Mwah. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you all. It's been an honor. It really is. I'm not planning any speech because I didn't know this was going to happen. I had no idea this was happening.
She's at a loss of words. Somebody write that down.
But I really think that the strength that we have as realtors is what we give back to our community and the people we work with. They love us, we love them, and we love the community. So it's been an honor and a privilege, and I'm glad to be part of this. And thank you guys, this is amazing.
Oh, okay, thank you. Got our colors in there.
It's got your colors, absolutely.
Calm down.
Oh no, this is Marlena.
The Coastal Association, we would like to thank you for all your years of service. And Kathy has an award she's going to present to you. Well, thank you very much. Oh,
I know.
Don't
Make
make
no
me
way
cry.
back.
Don't make me cry.
But over 40 years, you're closer to 50 years in it. I know that because you've got more years in it than I do, and I'm only 40. But I've watched you, and you inspired me all along when I got into business. I'll never forget when you started the charter for Women's Council of Realtors, and you just soared, and you were, one of my idols, and I'm so proud, and I'm so very happy to present you with the Lifetime Achievement Award.
Oh, it is really interesting because when she brought up about the Women's Council of Realtors, we were very proud, and this was 83, I think, or 81, something like that.
81.
The t-shirts that we wore said, "A woman's place is in the home." Selling it. But we had to fight all of that. I tell the story about not being able to get a credit card, except with a $500 limit, that kind of a situation. But the thing that's made this so pleasurable is obviously, this is lifetime achievement, and everything in my life has been achieved with the friendships and the relationships that I've been able to make within this community. I'm very proud to be part of this association. It's been a thrill. It really has. It's been quite a ride. Bumpy at times, but never lonely, because you all are there for me, and I hope you know that I'm always there for you, whatever the situation is. So thank you very much for everybody, and I am so delighted. Maureen, thank you very much. Congratulations!
Seems like a lifetime.
All right.
Hello.
Hello.
On behalf of Coastal Association, Kathy has something to give you.
Oh, I am so happy that you're receiving this well-deserved award. I thought you received it before because you've done so much, an incredible amount. And you're just an inspiration to everybody, all of us. And we love you very much. Congratulations.
I love you guys.
We thank you very much for everything you've done.
Lifetime achievement.
Don't forget your flowers. Congratulations. You want a picture with him or no?
I can't believe this.
Surprise. 51 years.
51 years.
51 years.
I say it's like a lifetime.
That's great. That's awesome. Congratulations. Good for you. An award.
Thank you.
On behalf of the Postal Association, we thank you very much for everything that you've done over the years for our profession and for us individually. Thank you. This one here kept us all in line, man, including me. I get the red pen every now and then, and I just smile at her. And, you know, all her pro bono work that a lot of people didn't know about for court as an expert witness over all these years. Who knew? I'm glad I didn't have to sit in front of her. But she taught me everything I know, well, just about. And one thing I do have to say, there's a quote. It's a little gift that I gave Joy because of some issues she's dealing with right now. And it's gonna make me cry. The devil said, "You do not have the strength to withstand the storm." And she said, to reply to the devil, "I am the storm." Now, how appropriate is that? I love you, kid. Thank you. Where's it? Thank you. It's very kind. It's well deserved, so well deserved. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Always on a call.
Hello
Surprise! You are one busy realtor.
Yes, definitely. And thank
It
you
is
so much.
my pleasure and honor to present to you Realtor of the Year
Thank
for
you.
Coastal Association.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yay!
Thank you so much. I'm not gonna lie, you really got me. Thought I had to come over and sign some checks today.
Well, this is the second time we tried to get you.
I'm moving and shaking, so sorry. Poor Kate, you probably asked her when I'd be in the office. She goes, I don't know.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Yes, I appreciate it.
So well deserved.
Thank you.
Air
I
hug.
appreciate it.
I know.
Congratulations to all of our award recipients. It was a little bit of a different year, but it was really fun to be able to surprise everyone. As you can see, the committee had a difficult time with a tied award, but each person on that committee has contributed to CAR in a different way, and we're just so happy for all the recipients and so grateful for your service to CAR and the realtor industry. I'm very excited about the year ahead. We have a lot going on at the association this year. I'll just mention 3 quick things and then we can give out some free dues. Number one thing I wanted to mention is that the CAR staff and office are still adjusting to limits with meeting in person. But we wanted to announce a Toys for Tots drive and flu shot clinic that's going to be happening at the CAR office next week, next Monday on November 16th. From 12 to 1, they're going to be having a Toys for Tots drive and free flu shot clinic in conjunction with Rite Aid. I believe in your newsletter email that just came out this morning, you should see more information about that with a consent form that you'll want to bring along. But that's very timely and great endeavor for the fall. We are working on a speaker series and some additional COVID-friendly events to bring to you this fall and winter, which we're going to talk a little bit about more of that in a second and get your opinion on that. We just want to find more ways to bring more technology and more ways to connect with our members this year during a difficult time. One of those ways is that we're going to be introducing a CAR mobile app in 2021. Where you can register for classes, events, pay dues, and do a lot of the functions on the app that you currently do from your website or from the CAR website. And the third thing I wanted to mention is that we are still going to be continuing the CE every other Thursday on Zoom hosted by CAR. Been having good success with those classes and continue to give us feedback on the different ways that we're offering education and events so we can bring things to you that are in the way that you want. And that brings me to our second poll question regarding your preferences on education and events. So in just a minute here, you'll see a poll on your screen. So take a minute and answer that. And if you have additional suggestions, you can put them in the chat box as well. So this is, what kind of virtual activities would you be interested in participating in? All right. So while you guys answer that poll, I want to officially introduce a new staff member at CAR that many of you might not have met yet, Colin Zimmerman. So welcome to Colin. He is our new Government Affairs Director. You've probably seen communication from him on social media and in the newsletter and whatnot, but officially welcome, Colin. He started with us just last month. We're excited to have you. And I wanted to introduce to you again, you know these people hopefully, but wanted to introduce again the rest of our CAR staff. We've got Paige Browning, our EVP, Marie McFarland, who oversees our education and communications, and Tiffany Taylor, who oversees membership, events, and SentryLock. And we're very blessed to have an amazing staff, and thank you all for being available and able to help us with all of our issues. Do we have the results of the poll ready to announce?
Yes, Joni, here you go. They should be appearing on your screen. Let me know.
Yep, I see them. I'm not sure if everyone does, but.
So they're pretty spread out. It looks like some webinars on building businesses would be popular. A cooking demo, great. And we'll check the chat as well. There are some other suggestions that came in. Feel free to continue to write in suggestions through the rest of the meeting, or of course, call us or email us.
I know we're all zoomed out, so anything we could do to make it more fun and exciting and engage with people, the better. So let us know if you have any ideas. And please reach out if you need anything at all from me, from the CAR staff, from our board. We're ready to start the year, and we hope that we as a team can make all of the members proud to be part of our coastal family. So now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, we've got our door prizes. So if you don't mind unmuting yourself so we can cheer on the winners as they're announced, we've got a fun little system to figure out who the winners are. So we've got a wheel here, and we'll spin the wheel.
Oh, that's cool.
Find out who our winners are. So this is going to be for a gift from Bright MLS, which is a cooler filled with beach goodies and whatnot. So go ahead and let's spin the wheel.
Yay, Mickey! Yay!
All right, Mickey. Mickey on with us?
Yes, he is.
All right.
Hey.
Awesome.
And thank you to Bright MLS for that prize. That's awesome.
You're welcome. Here's your treasurer.
Hi. Now we've got a drawing for 3 lucky attendees who will win local dues, which are valued at $275. So the first winner is going to be brought to you by Embrace Home Loans and Gismondi Insurance. So thank you to both of those sponsors for this prize. Thank you. Let's go ahead and spin and see who it is.
Oh.
All right, George.
Hey, George.
All right. All right. Our next winner is going to be brought to you by Maryland Title Services Corporation and Ocean City Today. What's up?
Is George on there?
Is George here?
Oh.
Have to be present to win. I'm looking.
He's on here.
That means we have to spin again for the first one.
He was here. Oh,
He's on here, but
There he is. There he is. I see him.
He's here? Okay, good.
Okay. All right, we'll move on to the second one then with Maryland Title Services Corporation and Ocean City Today. So let's see who the winner is. Jen, wait a minute.
Comes in the family.
I see ya.
Congratulations.
That was not done on purpose.
All right. So we've got our next winner is going to be brought to us by Prospect Inspections and Shore United Bank. So let's spin and see who that is. Rhonda. All right. Rhonda on.
No.
Oh. All right.
Is Rhonda not here?
Is
I
Rhonda
don't
here?
see her.
No.
Oh. All right. I think that means we got to do it again.
No, Rhonda? Okay.
All right. Let's spin it again. I like spinning. This is fun.
Jumping a little bit. Still working.
Oh, Vicky.
All right. All right, congratulations.
Thank you. And big thank you to all of our sponsors for contributing towards our dues and donating prizes. Great system. Thank you guys. All right, Paige, are there any questions from the chat or any other topics that we should mention before we move on?
I am looking through the chat now and I do not see anything. Someone needs to record it. We are recording this, so it'll be available if anyone wants to see it. And if anyone has any questions, please let us know. Let's see, we have one new message. Okay.
If you have any things to add, we are going to save the chat. So go ahead and throw any questions or ideas into the chat, and we'll, even if we can't address them on the meeting, we'll address them later.
Yeah, and it looks like that's it. I just want to thank Joni too. It's a weird entry into your presidency. And I saw Nita on here. Thanks for coming from Brighton. Cindy, of course, is here. So, and Chuck and Dee Dee, thank you all very much for coming and attending. And all the members, we appreciate it. So we'll work hard over the winter to bring you some good programming online.
Continue to let us know what would help you in your business and what you're looking for, and any feedback that you have for us. We're here for you. Well, if that is all, we'll go ahead and officially call this meeting to a close, our first virtual general membership meeting. Thank you all for being here, and congrats to all of our prize winners, and a big thank you to all of our sponsors as well.